what we've done is that we've incorporated technology through how we do the service in the lobby. We have this amazing coffee robot barista. His name is Bruno, we've named him, and he actually makes the coffee. So all you need to do is to program whatever coffee that you would like, because he makes different kinds, even flavored ones as well. And you can see him make the coffee itself.
Hello, my name is Renae Leith-Manos. Welcome to this podcast, Where to From Here, featuring conversations about luxury travel and how it's changing in every pocket of the globe. So today I'm going to one of my favorite cities in the world, and that's Singapore. Now, this amazing woman, Ruby Garcia, is the general manager of the Como Metropolitan Hotel. Fantastic story how we met on the rooftop of her hotel during a party for IMM, which is a fantastic travel convention created by my friend Nick Whalen, who's also been on my podcast. But Ruby is just such a success story. We both have a little bit in common because we've both been single mums. I think we're both workaholics and we both love Singapore. So welcome to the show, Ruby.
Thank you so much, Renee. I'm really excited about this. I'll be very honest, I'm a bit nervous as well, but I'm really, really excited about this interview. And thank you for featuring me as well in your recent article during the International Women's Day. It is such a pleasure to have met you last year, right here actually, at the same spot at our Sky Bar. I know this was all not here when you all came in last year, but look at it now. It's such a beautiful day outside, and you can see people swimming even.
Yeah. No,
yes.
It looks absolutely beautiful. And I have to ask you, I'm a big fan of the Como brand. I've stayed in some of your properties in Bali. And one of the things that really stands out, because there's so many luxury brands now that do crowd the market, is that Como has a fantastic approach to nutrition. It's healthy, but you don't feel like you're sort of missing out on anything. Can you talk us through the nutrition concept there?
Of course, definitely. We are really giving emphasis into holistic wellness, not just nutrition. It is definitely part of that equation, but it is certainly because it's all about what we eat. So through our Como Shambala menu, it is all about all the health ingredients, organic, that would really sustain and make sure that it enriches, our nutrition. And of course, the wellness initiatives that we offer with our Como Shambala Wellness Center as well, the different bespoke experiences from the hyperbaric pods that we have, which is the first here in Singapore.
Have you got hyperbaric oxygen chambers? Have you got those?
Yes, we do. We have both. We actually have the chamber. Yes, they are. And they definitely help you sleep like a baby at night. And it just is an instant healer because it obviously pumps in oxygen into your body immediately, instantly. So we have the one where you just sleep in or you lay down. And we also have the one which we call the snail one, and you just sit on it. It looks like a massage chair. And you essentially just sit on it. And you can even work inside the chamber itself. So you can bring in your laptop. I mean, we obviously discourage that because we want you to just kind of like shut down, relax. But if you must, you still can. You still can continue your work while you're in the chamber and enjoying this relaxing treatment. So it is recommended to be doing it for at least an hour, but you can even do it multiple times a week for each session to be an hour.
And there's so much research about this because I go to a place in Sydney every time I'm going on the plane or getting off the plane called WRL, and I do the hyperbaric oxygen and red light and all sorts. But how many hotels, luxury hotels, I guess, in Singapore have this? Are you the only one?
We're the first one. Yes, we're the only one. At the moment, we're the only one that's offering hyperbaric lounge or pods, and there are two different kinds. So you can just lay down, relax if you wish, or just sit out and, enjoy watching a movie with your device. So we've got that here at Como Shambala, Singapore, which is located at our level 4 in Como Orchard building where our hotel is. And then the other bespoke and unique experience that we offer, which is also a first, is our contrast therapy, which is a combination of the ice bath. And we actually have the very first brand in the world, which self-generates ice sheet. So it's not only a freezing cold water temperature, but you actually see ice in it. So we have that. And then just next to it is our full spectrum infrared sauna. So the whole idea of this, first of all, it is anti-aging. So it is supposed,
all of this is hyperbaric chambers.
Exactly.
I'm a big advocate. I talk about this stuff all the time, Ruby. I can't believe they're in the hotel because it's anti-aging. It helps if you travel, and it helps with the jet lag. Like, they're all just
indeed
fantastic.
And it just really helps regenerate your cells, right? Because again, from the hyperbaric pumping in oxygen into your body immediately, and then you have this contrast therapy that tightens your pores and essentially, you know, just relieves as well muscle pains. So you dip in for about, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes even. Then you actually into this ice, freezing cold water with ice sheet in it. And then you move over to the full spectrum infrared sauna for a good 15 minutes. And then it just kind of like helps blood circulation as well. So we've got even this entire room combined with these two. And we also have got 2 separate rooms. One has got just the ice bath, and then the other one has got the full spectrum infrared sauna. If you just want to do one or the other, you can definitely do that as well.
That is absolutely fantastic. And as I say, music to my ears. But tell me, at this moment, what percentage of guests use that facility? I'm really intrigued.
Oh my gosh. There's, from our hotel guests, I would say at least 50%. One is out of curiosity. It is. One is out of curiosity. You know, again, it's something new. It's bespoke. Obviously, the benefits of it would really encourage them to try it for those who've never done it before. And then, of course, for those who actually have been just very much into health and wellness, and they really want to experience these modalities that they may have experienced elsewhere outside of Singapore before. Because we also have this in one of our properties in Thailand for the Hyperbaric itself. We have this at Como Point Yamu, which is our resort in Phuket in Thailand. So it has this chamber as well. Though we don't have the ice bath, the contrast, the therapy there yet. So we are definitely the first in our portfolio. And in addition to, of course, being the first here in Singapore to have it. And these are all sitting in our 9,000 square footage of wellness center here on the 4th floor.
Where does all the equipment come from? Is it from Southeast Asia, or the ice baths and everything?
No, it's the ice bath is actually from the UK. It is a brand called Monkey Brass, or Brass Monkey rather. And it's the only brand in the world that self-generates ice in the bath, in the ice bath itself. Because there are some that actually just have freezing cold temperatures, 4 degrees and so on, but they do not self-generate ice. This one does. The only one that does at the moment.
Do you know how big this trend is in Australia right now? Because I don't spend a lot of time in Australia, and I have in the last 6 months. Every second person
it's huge,
is doing ice baths, and the whole conversation at dinner parties is how many minutes and what temperature. Seriously.
Yes, true. And how much can you sustain? That's also another question. But yes, people are loving it. It's definitely a trend nowadays. And it's all just being, you know, into this vision of holistic wellness, right?
Yes.
So you have these offerings, you have these treatments, in addition to the spa treatments that we offer, the spa therapies that we are also known for, our signature spa treatments, you know, Como Shambala signature treatment.
I was about to say the name Como Shambala. Just tell us a bit about the history, because obviously Como is not a brand that started in Singapore.
Correct. So Shambala itself, it's coming from a Sanskrit word meaning peace and harmony. So the whole idea is that, I mean, of course, to start with, COMO, it's Como. It's really a brand of our founder, Christina Ong. That's why it's COMO. And that's the name of her daughter, is the second part to the brand's name. And she really lives it. You know, she is, she's my idol. She is definitely an epitome of, you know, health and wellness. It's all about what you eat. And that's why we have the Como Shambala cuisine that is available at our Como cuisine here in the hotel and in all our properties, 17 properties in the world. And then plus the different wellness initiatives and modalities that we offer at Como Shambala Spa, which is our wellness concept. So the whole idea is that it's all about being light. You know, when you enter into a Como Shambala level here in Singapore, you enter, the design is so light. It's very light shades of blue, which is similar to what the sky looks like. So again, just being one with the concept of peace, harmony, lightness. And then, of course, you engage with those different initiatives that we offer in this 9 square feet of space. This is all also side by side our 1,500 square footage of gym or fitness center space. We offer equipment coming from Live Fitness for our cardio equipment, and Eleco, which is also, again, world-class when it comes in the gym itself. We actually have a special room that we call the red light room. So that's, again, it's a first, wherein we have a stationary bike. So you actually can do your cardio while you have this red light on. So again, it helps with muscle pains. It enhances blood circulation as well. And of course, detox, because it's a lot more heat into your body as you're doing exercising.
The psychological effects of red light therapy are well studied, because it boosts the activity of the mitochondria in every cell. So it means that when you go in there, you come out, even if you just sit on the floor and do nothing, you come out just feeling incredible, like, you know, lifted and uplifted mentally. Yeah. It's wonderful.
Detox, and then your blood circulates better. Definitely. So we've got that here as well at the same space. And all of that, again, in addition to the different enhancements that we offer through our retail products, you know, the bespoke Como Shambala products as well, from essential oils, sleep bombs, pillow mist, that we also use in the hotel, because we have this product, which we're touching on it because it's all about wellness. We are now also introducing at the hotel, which is the Sleep Dream experience. So what it is that we've partnered with a technology from the UK. Cambridge Sciences backed this up. It's called the Sleep Hub. That's the name, that's the trademark of this technology. It's made up of 2 speakers and a touchpad, and it's very intuitive. So it's all about sound, different noises that you would condition your body to, so you can actually sleep. So I know many of us do not have the luxury of sleeping at least 8 hours a day. So this really encourages and helps you sleep. And it's been tested and proven by our team. And to me, I'll be very honest with you, put me in a battlefield, I'll sleep. But for those who do not have
that's a single mother's war cry. I'm the same.
Yes. Oh my God. I tell you, I sit in the corner because I'm so tired. I fall asleep. So I'm quite one of those few that don't have that issue.
It's a superpower. I've got it too. I can sleep in economy on the plane.
Absolutely. So so this one, you have this technology in your room, and you actually it's complemented by the Como Shambala items, such as the sleep mask, the sleep balm as well, that you put on your wrist, that you rub onto your wrist, and then you have the pillow mist. These are all Como Shambala products. Brilliant. And also the chamomile griffon tea, which is a local tea that really puts you to sleep. So you draw down the curtains, and then you turn on this Sleep Hub technology. And on your 3rd night, you already start feeling something. On your 2nd night, 60 to 80% of the people who have tried it will start to kind of like fall asleep more, easier on the 2nd night. But definitely on the 3rd night, you actually will get your 8 hours of sleep. And that's already been tested and proven by our guests and by our team.
Look,
so that's
phenomenal.
Something to watch out for.
I need to come there urgently. I think I need to live there. But
you could.
My question is, and you'd be the healthiest person in Southeast Asia, that's for sure. But my question is, what sort of travelers are coming there? Where are they from that are attracted to such a hub of wellness within a luxury hotel environment?
Absolutely. Well, definitely being within the area. I mean, we are sitting at, this is the trendiest address at one of the world's best boulevards, Orchard, right? We're literally like a stone's throw away from the most exclusive shopping malls here in Singapore. And many of our clients, obviously regional, because it's so easy to get to Singapore. It's a hub. But definitely a lot of Australians that would travel, within Asia, would stop over here in Singapore, and, would experience particularly the offerings that we have here in the hotel, because it's not only just about wellness, but it's also about the bespoke dining experiences that we offer from Cedric Grolet, which has their first outpost here in our hotel. They've only really had it in Paris and in London. Now they have it here at my hotel. And then we've got, I mean, that's the world's, best patisserie as well. And then we've got Coates.
So you said Cedric Grolet. That's what you said, right? But
correct,
hang on, there was some press, because I love him, and I visit his bakery in Paris. I was there a few months ago, and of course he's in a lot of the luxury hotels there, but there was some really bad press in Singapore about his pastries. What do you make of that?
Well, of course, we cannot always satisfy everybody. There's always criticisms, right? Yeah, I mean, but I can tell you one thing. I mean, I've also been to Europe. I've been to Paris. I've tasted croissant there. I've tasted croissants in Asia. When you actually taste a piece of his croissant, I mean, it really melts in your mouth. And I don't think I can actually eat any other croissant elsewhere, to be quite frank.
But I have to say that his food has nothing to do with wellness, let's be honest.
Yes, but that's also if you want a little bit of mental wellness and you want a little bit of indulgence, then definitely this is something that could help you. And it's also just about the different seasonal fruits that he actually incorporates in his ingredients. It is not just like any other. So it's really, and it changes seasonally depending on what fruits are available, because that's how 100%. He does his pastry. So it's not always just sugar. It's also some of the healthy ingredients from all these different fruits that we have available.
I have to disagree. Nothing about Cedric Grolet is healthy, and that's the joy of him. That's the joy of him. But I want to ask about you, Ruby. I mean, you had an incredible start to your career. Your very first job was in the Mandarin Oriental in the Philippines. You sent out various CVs, as I recall, and you got a job there, and you left your beautiful son in the hands of your mum. You were lucky enough to have a mum who could do that for you. I've got twins, and I was on my own with them when they were 2. So I understand. How was that for you, and how has your career path been? Because you've just had such incredible success within the luxury hotel industry.
Yeah, truly humbled about, how my career actually progressed till date. But as I mentioned to you as well, that Mandarin Oriental experience for the very first time in the hotel industry was truly by accident. It was definitely one of those, because I'm a single mother and I needed to have a workplace close to home at that time. My son was barely a year old, and I needed to just make sure that I'm close to him in case of anything. So I was just randomly submitting my CVs, and Mandarin Oriental actually was the first one to respond. And I thought, okay, let me do this for a year. But then all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm loving what I'm doing. It's my first experience in the luxury industry sector where I was meeting all of these discerning guests. And I just loved the intensity. I love the pressure. I love all of these volumes of guests checking in, checking out, and just really making sure that I anticipate their needs. They're pretty much saying like, you know what, I'm here. You think for me. I'm not going to think about where I need to eat, what I need to do. You take care of me. That's pretty much what the expectation was on the first day. So that's how I actually got, I learned and I experienced firsthand what luxury industry is all about. It's all about genuine care. It's all about taking care of the guests, thinking for them, personalizing their experiences, and making sure as well that, they return to you. So what do you do? So through their preferences, you get to know them, their habits, even like which side of the bed they would sleep in, So all these little details is how I really opened my eyes into, I love this thing. I want to do this thing, and I'm so good at remembering names, and you can ask everyone who knows me about this.
What's the secret? What's the trick? Come on, give us the
honestly, everybody keeps asking me, what is how do I know? How do I know which guest? And, there's so many different kinds of guests, like nationalities and whatnot. I just seem to know, I know exactly why they're here, the reason for their stay, and how many times they've been here.
You're amazing.
It's a little bit worrying sometimes, but I do. I am just so guest orientated, to be honest. And I love it.
What changes, given, the vastness of your career, what changes are you seeing in the industry? I mean, there's so many sweeping changes all over the world, particularly in Southeast Asia. What are you seeing, and what do you think guests can expect from the luxury hotel industry?
Definitely technological advancements. I think, which is obviously, if you're in the hospitality industry, it's a given that you obviously, offer traditional personalized services, very genuine care, concern, and all that. But I think the expectation, moving forward actually from now is, technological advancement. How can we actually incorporate technology into offering all of those traditional personalized services that, the hospitality industry has been known for?
Give us an example.
So I'll give you one that's actually here in my hotel. So in our lobby, typical lobby, you would actually have, the staff serving you drinks, coffee, and whatnot, right? But what we've done is that we've incorporated technology through how we do the service in the lobby. We have this amazing coffee robot barista. His name is Bruno. We've named him. And he actually makes the coffee. So all you need to do is to program whatever coffee that you would like, because he makes different kinds, even flavored ones as well. And you can see him make the coffee itself. And this is being served by a team to the guests who are sitting in the lobby. So you are sitting in this lobby with a background as well of an LED digital artwork done by one of the director, a Norwegian director and producer, Thomas Hilland. It's all these beautiful flowers that he actually also used a robotic arm to film every single flower. So you see all the details, and he made it into a film. It's actually just looping 24/7. So you have that in the lobby, plus the coffee barista, producing your coffee. And then you have a person, a human, who's actually serving it to you. So this is definitely an example of us incorporating traditional way of service, because you still need that personal and engagement, genuine care from the team, from the staff, which is what Como is known for as well when it comes to service. But in addition to that would be the robot barista and also this digital artwork. So that is one thing that is a first for Como, and we've actually started it here at Como Metropolitan Singapore. So I think that's the direction. It's all about self check-in as well. Sometimes that you just want to do your own thing.
Yeah.
We also have that here at the hotel.
Why do you think so many of these evolutionary changes are being generated out of Singapore specifically?
Well, we definitely have got a lot of, tech people, I would say. The experiences that the locals have here are, Singapore is definitely one of the highest level when it comes to education and learnings. And of course, they always are advancing when it comes to technology. Yes. So they try to be innovative. And that's always something that Singapore has been doing well all these years. So, and forever really. And one of the best airports is Changi, right? You go there through immigration and everything is electronic now.
Singapore passport, one of the strongest, if not number one in the world.
Exactly, right? Singapore Airlines, one of the best airlines as well in the world. So you've got all of these technologies that you obviously incorporate with how you have been doing business all this time. So then it will just have to keep evolving, and we just have to keep innovating as well. So so that's
how are you intending to evolve? Our time's nearly run out. You're such a great talker, but how do you see your career evolving, and indeed Como Hotels evolving?
Well, definitely we have hotels in the pipeline. We are indeed growing. Just how Como has been known all this time with their food, cuisine, wellness, the design as well, the spirit of place. Then all of that is now, we've opened 3 hotels last year. It's the first time for the entire group to actually open 3 hotels in 1 year. And we are going to continue to grow quite rapidly, more than the usual. But it has to be in very meaningful places as opposed to just, any other place. So one is that it's growing. And then number 2, it's also like incorporating technology. We're known for design as well in all of our hotels. So I think we got that one right, and we're just going to have to continue doing it. We've got a lot of individuals in our company who have been in the company for many years, very, very loyal to Como, because we believe in the brand. This is my comeback, this is my second time within the company now. And to me, what's next for me, I believe would really be, to grow within the company. But I think for me, it's also about my personal goals. That is very important to me. I think I need to spend more time with family that I have not, had all these years. So I think it's more towards the personal side for me.
Where is your son?
Forward.
Is your son in Singapore?
He's in the Philippines. He's in the Philippines. He's doing his own thing after he graduated from university as magna cum laude last year in October. So he's done university. Now he's actually doing his own, and he's into film production. So I'm very, very proud of him as well. Yes, he's still with my mother, who's thriving. She's 75, and she wants me to take her to the Maldives, So
as you do when you're 75. Imagine what you'll be like when you're that age, if you're like this now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she keeps telling me she wants to see me when I actually, reach her age, because she really confirms that I will not look like her. She's really, really strong. She still does yoga at this age, and she also is quite fit. So hopefully I'll be like her.
Amazing. So we ask everyone the last question in all of our interviews, and you can talk about what you're about to do this week, your next holiday, or today. Where to from here, Ruby, for you?
Well, definitely a holiday, I guess. I would love, because now we've opened the hotel. I mean, it's been a lot of hard work to get this hotel open. We opened on the 1st of September last year.
Right.
But we opened it in phases. We opened the building in phases, right? So the last outlet to open this year is Cote, which is our Michelin star American Korean steakhouse. It's their first outpost as well, outside of New York and Miami. So now the building is completely open. And now probably I need a holiday. Thank you.
Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go?
I'm going in July. I'm actually going to go to Europe. I'm going to go to Paris for Bastille Day. And then I'm going to go to our property in Italy, Castello de Nero at Tuscany. We've got a beautiful property there as well. And it's summer, so I'm sure it's beautiful. And probably go up to Alpina, Dolomites, which is also the newest property that we opened late last year.
I hear a lot about the Dolomites, and also in winter. A lot of people really
Yes. I wish I could go last year, but probably we'll have to actually do that winter this year, or early next. So because I know it's beautiful, the snow, the mountains, it's just gorgeous. So I can't wait to see that as well.
Wow. Well, look, I can't wait to see you again. I have to come and see your hotel properly, because as I said,
because last time it was like nothing, so you need to come here. We can't wait to have you. There's so many different offerings here, experiences that, we would love for you to enjoy.
Book me into all the wellness now. So I'll do it 24/7. But I have to remind you of a fantastic statement that you left with me, which is resilience with grace. And I think you sum up that phrase. I'm going to adopt it. And it's just an honor to meet you, Ruby, to speak to you here today. And I look forward to seeing you soon, and keep in touch.
I appreciate the kind words, Renae, and same here. I cannot wait to actually welcome you back to Como Metropolitan Singapore with all these amazing experiences. And yes, we always have to keep our resilience with grace at all times. That's why we are women in leadership. So
absolutely. And thank you. And your hotel is clearly a hotel of the future. You've got everything that I talk about on this podcast that I haven't been able to yet find in a hotel until this interview.
Actually, Renae, I forgot to mention one thing, and I can't even believe I forgot it. We've got retail. We've got our Club 21 brand with 2 floors here in the building as well. So you can definitely do shopping. You can eat. You can definitely do wellness, all here in the entire building. It's completely integrated.
I'll need a 12-minute ice bath after all that.
Sure, why not? Come right over. We wait for you. Book your flight, and let me know. We'll get you. We'll have someone pick you up at the airport.
Fantastic. I'll see you soon. Thanks so much, Ruby. Take care.
Thanks, Renae.
Enjoy Europe.
You too.
Bye.
Cheers. We'll do. Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe here and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for regular travel updates. You can also hear our episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.